Something is happening across Europe. I think finally the elites are being smashed. They have lied to us for too long and we're fed up with it. And the people are now revolting and we're seeing that across Europe. So the exit poll has just been released in France. Remember, this was the snap election that Macron called. He chose to call this election after his terrible defeat in the EU elections. And he thought what he would do was scare the population, terrify the population into voting for him or this new left-wing alliance and to stop the march of Marine Le Pen and her national rally. But I am literally just looking at the exit poll. It has been released in the past few minutes and that hasn't happened. My goodness, the opposite has happened. There's a chance she's going to win this parliamentary election outright. 34% for the national rally, which means there could be a 28-year-old prime minister representing that party very shortly. I mean, this is a political earthquake. This is going to have massive ramifications for the future of Europe, for Brexit, for immigration. Let me tell you the other results. So the Popular Front, this is this new leftist alliance on 28%, but this is the most incredible thing. Macron, President Macron, the chief of the elites, the person who thinks it's okay to ignore the ordinary French people and their concerns about what's happening. The fact that in France, crimes are being committed at a fast rate by foreigners, by people who probably shouldn't be in the country. Islamist terrorism is now a fear on a regular basis if you're in a major French city. I mean, the statistics are completely out of control, and this is going to be happening all across Europe when we look at this mass immigration. But he has been humiliated, completely humiliated, with just 20% of the vote. Now, obviously, I look at all of this from a UK perspective because we are now just days away from the general election on Thursday. And you've seen the mainstream media, the British mainstream media, especially led by the British Bashing Corporation and woke ITV News and corrupt Channel 4 News and their actor Andrew Parker. And what they are trying to do is exactly what Macron tried to do in France, with the support, of course, of fishy Rishi Sunak and the Conservative Party. They are trying to terrify people into not voting for Reform UK. And I guess what my message would be is look at what's happened in France. Nothing is out of the question if you vote on Thursday. And I say this as someone who has been a passionate supporter of the Conservative Party under Boris Johnson and under Liz Truss. But this current incarnation, this of the Conservative Party, the centre-left Conservative Party, it doesn't deserve our vote because we're scared of the alternative. We have to vote positively. And I think in the UK, we should be absolutely inspired by this political earthquake, which is just about to take place in France. Because do not tell me, because you know what they say, don't you? They say, oh, anyone that votes for Le Pen because of her father's history must be a racist and a fascist. So what? 34% of French are racists and fascists? Give me a break. We are sick of the political elite smashing our countries, destroying our cost of living with nut zero madness. And I think a revolution is coming. Is the next stop the UK?